Sup dudes, it's the Dude Gamer. So here is the third Q&A. Sorry this is coming out really late than I expected. A lot has been going on and I'm leaving soon, so it's just kind of been hectic around here. And with my mother having some issues with her foot, I had to help her get stuff. So I didn't really have too much time to do this, so now I finally have the time to quickly do this. So I actually got quite a few questions, so this might be a little long, but I hope I could get through most of your questions. Alright, let's begin. What art programs do you use? How did you teach yourself how to use them? I have obviously Paint Toolsai and Photoshop, as shown in the beginning of every single video. It's right there, guys. But how I taught myself how to use them, with Paint Toolsai, I kind of just looked up tutorials, video tutorials, all kinds of things, and just kind of learned from all that. And then for Photoshop, I kind of had a digital media class that taught me how to do some stuff, but most of the time I just use like the brush pen and all that stuff, so I kind of just taught myself how to use these programs. Will you ever do art trades? I've been getting asked this a lot, but I won't be doing art trades for a while. I have a lot of personal work I want to work on, references mostly. I want to update my characters, especially from those from a couple years back, or a year back I made, and I want to redesign them and get them finished without having to worry about some sort of art trade or anything like that. So art trades will not be open for a while. I will, though, tell you guys when art trades are open. So you should go watch me on DeviantArt or Furthest or Tumblr or anything like that. That's where I will tell you when they are open, not here on YouTube. So yeah. What are tips on art progress and how can you do better? Honestly, just practice, guys. You don't just magically become a great artist like Da Vinci or anything like that. You have to use your own time and your own patience to get better. It's been a couple years and I literally draw every single day, and that's how I get better, by taking an hour or two just to practice, look at references, you know, just kind of practice different things, practice head shapes, practice noses, practice hands, practice this. You don't have to do a full-out painting right away. If you want to start simple, you can always start simple. There's nothing bad with that. What is the last thing you watched on TV? Zootopia. That's the last thing I watched. On my TV, at least. I don't watch actual TV because TV shows nowadays suck. When did you last laugh? Probably like last night. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Yeah, probably last night. I don't know. I can't remember. What is the last film you saw in cinema? Finding Dory. Yeah, Finding Dory. If you want my own little quick thing on it, I didn't really like it. Seeing that I grew up with the Finding Nemo, but it's not just because of that, it's just because the characters weren't as interesting. So if you want a quick number thing, if it was gonna be out of 10, I would give it like a 4 or 5. So if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? I would live in Japan, honestly. I love Japan. I'm a sucker for Japan. I actually kind of want to go and live there maybe for like a month or so, a few months or something, but you know, with the whole thing. But yeah, that would be the place I want to live, Japan. So, does your name make any interesting anagrams? Not that I can really think about on the top of my head, because I'm not good at doing stuff right off the top of my head. So I'll probably post one up here on the screen if I think of one while I edit this. What type of music do you like the most? Basically anything with a nice beat I really like. I like a lot of J-pop, like Vocaloid and all that stuff. Some K-pop I like. I like a lot of foreign music, as you can probably tell. But just the top 40 I really don't like. I don't like really any of the top 40 music. They just don't interest me, and they're just always the same thing over and over again. So yeah. If you could eat lunch with one famous person, who would it be? Tom Hiddleston. Yes, Tom Hiddleston. What did you do for your last birthday? Well, my last birthday would have been my sweet 16, and we were in California, and my dad picked me up from school because it was a Thursday, and we went to Disneyland, did some rides, and he took me to my favorite restaurant ever, the Blue Bayou. If you don't know what that is, it's a restaurant that's in the Pirates of the Caribbean. You pass by it when you first go on the ride, and it's a very good restaurant, but very expensive. They have amazing lobster and steak, though, so it was just me and him, so we got the lobster and steak, and it was my birthday, too, so I got spoiled. He always spoils me anyway. Ha! What is the furthest away place you've been? Orlando, Florida, I think. Yeah, Orlando. Because of Disney World, because my family's crazy. Yeah, Orlando, I would say. If you could meet any one person from history or currently alive, who would it be? Tom Hiddleston, Chris Evans, or Chris Hemsworth. Or, yeah. I'm a sucker for those three. Shush! I have issues. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I am a night owl. I love to stay up at night. Even though it can be a little creepy sometimes for me, I still love staying up at night. I literally take naps during the day because I don't like being up during the day. It's so bright all the time and hot. But at night, it's super cool, and it's nice to sit out and sit in the hot tub sometimes. So, what is your best childhood memory? The best thing I could think of is always spending time with my friends. I had my one friend, Kid Doctor, who we would always go to her house or just hang out after church every Sunday, or we would have sleepovers on Saturdays and then go to church together on Sundays. So that's kind of the best thing I could think of, and she was really an awesome friend. We had our ups and downs, which is, usual for a relationship, but it's always awesome to hang out with her. So, Kid Doctor, if you're watching this, I love you, bro, and you were the best thing that ever happened to me. So, have a kiss. I got asked this in the last, I think the first one, but I'm just gonna repeat it again. What inspires you? Basically anything, music, anime, TV shows, movies, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I don't really have anything specific that inspires me because I don't really know exactly what inspires me. I just kind of look at stuff and be like, oh, that could be something, and I just kind of make it. What's your favorite color? I'm showing my color palette. That's my color palette. That's it right there. I don't really have a favorite color per se. Because it's kind of not what I do, but that's my color palette. How tall are you? I think I'm about 5'8" or something. I think. The last time I measured myself, I was 5'8". I'm probably 5'9"-ish. Maybe. I don't know. Are you a self-taught artist or a taught artist? I am a self-taught artist. I did have digital media class in high school. In my freshman year, but that was more of graphic kind of stuff, like design this shoe, design this poster. It wasn't more of draw this, draw that. It was more of you gotta make a poster, it was fun. It was fine, but I'm not really much for classrooms and stuff like that. I'm more of a do it myself, learn from online and look at stuff and just kind of learn from there. So yeah. Would you ever expand your YouTube into other mediums, like video game community, vlog community, animation community, so on and so forth? I kind of don't. I don't. Maybe some vlogs, I don't know. Animation, I really want to get into animation, but I just never have time to work on animations. And it's so much work to do. And I just don't have too much of experience with animation to make it look decent. So, but if you guys really do want me to start doing something different, that's some stuff like this, let me down in the comments, and I probably could do a few vlogs. I mean, I like to make like my horse riding videos; those are fun to make, and some other videos, I guess, but I don't know, my life just isn't that interesting, and I always find it super awkward to walk around with a camera. It's really embarrassing for some reason, but yeah. Day or night? Night. Sun or moon? Moon. Any pets? I got 2 puppies. Well, they're not really puppies, but they are 2 yellow labs. There's Comet, and there's Kaylee, and there's them both. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I can. It's so crazy when people can't tell the difference between them two. When Kaylee's a lot shorter, she's got lighter fur, and she looks super cute. And there's Comet, who's bigger, darker fur, and it's got a curly tail too. Kaylee's got a straight tail, so I usually would put bandanas on them, but we haven't got them new bandanas yet, so we need to work on that. Are you a digital or traditional artist? I am a digital. The only type of traditional you're ever gonna get from me is sketching. I only sketch when I'm out, like at school or something. I will sketch on a sketch pad. That's like the closest to traditional. I used to be traditional, but since I got my computer and all that stuff, I am now digital. Ever watched any anime? Which ones? I will pop up a list that I put up in my first one. Those are the ones I can think of. I've watched a lot of anime, so I might miss a few here and there, but yeah. Favorite instrument? Drums. That's like the only real instrument I played. The drums and piano I like. I've only played it, and they're kind of my favorites. Just percussion in general. They're super fun. So, that's the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If it felt kind of rushed, sorry. I'm kind of leaving in a few days, so I kind of want to get this edited and out there. But, yeah. I hope to do this again and do it and edit it a lot sooner than this one. But again, just a lot of crazy personal stuff that's been going on. So, I hope you enjoy. Peace out, dudes.